Hi, this is Walter Bond, and welcome to another edition of Motivational Monday. If you remember last week, we've been talking about branding all month. Last week, we talked about looking like success, looking like money. So today, I wore my favorite shirt. I wanted to teach you how you can look like success, look like money without wearing a suit. I've seen people on the golf course who look like success, look like money. You've seen people wearing blue jeans that look like success, look like money. So this week we want to take a different look, a slightly different approach. When I think about branding, I think another huge element of branding is your self-image. How do you see yourself? See, how you see yourself will have a huge impact on how you project yourself and how you build your brand. So if you think you're a $30,000 person, you're going to build a brand that's consistent with a $30,000 person. If you think you're six figures, you're going to build a brand that's consistent with six figures. Hey, if you see yourself as a $1 million person, you're going to build your brand consistently with how a $1 million person operates. So how you see yourself will dictate how you build your brand. You can't outproduce your self-image. It reminds me of a story. When I left the University of Minnesota, I never started on my college basketball team. I was about to take a job to become a hospital administrator, and right before I took the job, my dad called me on the phone and he asked me a question. He says, "Walter, do you believe you're an NBA player?" That question changed my perspective. That question changed my life. In other words, if you see yourself as an NBA player, go for it. If you don't see yourself as an NBA player, go take a job and work as a professional the rest of your life. The good news is this: I said yes, because at that time, I didn't think about the NBA, but when he asked me that question, I said yes because I saw myself as an NBA player. You guys know how it all turned out. I became a professional for 8 years. I played in the NBA for the Dallas Mavericks, Utah Jazz, and Detroit Pistons. If my dad does not ask that question, I'll never play in the NBA. How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as a $30,000 person? Nothing wrong with it. But I want you to understand, however you see yourself will dictate how you build your brand. You cannot outproduce your self-image. If you change how you see yourself, your daily activity will change, and so will your performance, production, and results. Thank you for another edition of Motivational Mondays, and we've been talking about how to build your personal brand.